Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're in Minecraft. Today we're going to be working on the command center. I'm hoping to just jump on a happy ghast and get the panels for the south wing in and maybe even move some shulker boxes around. We started moving things out of the central area yesterday, and the, I guess, efforts to figure out what it might look like with a energy pit or some sort of power core or something. We're just going to come up with some cool shapes to put in there, but I need to move a bunch of stuff around and start making decisions as to how we're going to get up and down. Right now, it's pretty hollow inside, so we need to figure out how we're going to get to the different levels and whether or not it's going to have a ceiling in the main area, all that kind of stuff. So we will get to that hopefully in the next few streams, but for now, we're just going to fill in the panels. I feel like having the outside finished will help with finishing up the inside in terms of the space we have available, that kind of stuff. Blast Jordan, Dan Grice, good to see you. Goody Katie is celebrating a 3-stream streak. Welcome in. Ginger the Lily is here, and Cosmic Dancer is lurking in the background as per usual. Great to see everybody. Hope you're having a good Thursday so far. So this is the last thing that needs to be sort of filled in to bring this up to a decent level. Obviously, we still have details to finish at the top and roofs to put on, but I really want to have the mass of everything put together. And so, I mean, the first thing we're going to do is remove some of that diorite because we don't need that. We might take a break today and do some other tasks as well. Get the other side too while we're here. I think the door is the same as everything else. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Do we have some places to fill in as well? I know I've been removing a lot of mycelium, but we can fill some stuff in. Don't. I'm missing a spot. This is where we were thinking about the interior shapes. And we're trying to think about like a octagon in the middle. Be kind of fun. Were you able to make the octagon work out? I mean, I think so. Don't know. What other blocks do I need? Should be it for most of it. Do I have any? I don't think I have a golden carrot box. Should have done this before I filled my inventory. That'll probably do us for today anyway. It would be nice at some point to have something like that automatic. The trouble is there's no such thing as an automatic gold farm. I don't think. I guess I could use nether portals. Oh look, you're right where I want you to be. That's a surprise. So it's 5 and then 5 on top. And that will get us started. Mikatu, hello, welcome in. Looks right to me. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then 2, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Don't remember how this goes at the top. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes up and in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where we want to end up. How's the building coming along? Pretty good. Not bad. We've got 3 of the 4 wings, I guess, framed in. I wouldn't say detailed, but we've got a decent design on the midsection. We're just now trying to get enough of the midsections like ready so that we can start doing some design iteration and do some A/B testing and see what we like. At this point, it's nice that we're just kind of copying this stuff as it goes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. It's on the inside? Yep. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Three. Yep. Now I don't remember how this goes on the side either. It's always tricky when the panels go in. Up, and then it's 2 back. Right, okay, that's right. It's hard when you're copying complicated shapes, but you're also flipping it left to right. Now at some point this switches over. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yep. And 1, 2, 3, and then 1. And then this should be 7 across the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 3 there. Like that. And then the other part is tricky. This has got, can't quite see the shadow, but there's a small, yeah, there's an indent there. Goes over 2. It is frustrating that you can't get on the other side of stuff with the ghast. And that's just straight across. That's easy. Hey, the Nookie, how's it going? 2 there, and it just keeps going up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a little indent on the top too. Yeah. So from there goes in, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I feel like I did it differently on this side. Nope, 11. So these two are actually wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is starting to look really cool at night with all of the utility lights that I have up, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to put a lot of lights on this thing. Hey, Blue Crow, what's going on? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did this before too. I messed that up. I was looking at the top row. And this is not the top row. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then there's 3. So I did that wrong last time too. I think drops are automatically on for me. I've not turned them off, so. Four by 4. how does this work over here? Thanks for popping in, Blue. Just wanted to clock in on the 5-stream streak. Appreciate it. Folks that are tracking that kind of stuff, you can watch the VOD within 24 hours, and you'll still keep your streak. Which is nice. It just kind of allows people in different time zones to do stuff like that. So then 4x4 and then a little L shape. That doesn't seem right. That does. Hey, Stenos, how's it going? Been a minute? Thanks for saying hi while you lurk. Appreciate it. Hope things are well with you. I'm curious, I feel like maybe Stenos, you and I have talked about this before, but I see a lot of people, especially people in my Minecraft follows on social media, signing up for or getting ready for Hightail. Are people in my community interested in Hightail? I know we talked about it a long time ago on the Spun Chunks, but then it never really went anywhere. Kind of got purchased and then ended, and then I guess it got repurchased and it's back now. But all right, I don't think I've screwed anything up down here, so we can probably fill this stuff in. Yeah, I guess you can sign up for the Hightail newsletter and then get your username. And I guess for some known creators, they're reserving usernames. You know, I think I like it better when things overlap by a full block. I like that look better. Iris Bear, what's going on? We were just asking everybody about Hightail, whether or not they're interested and or excited about it, whether they've got a username. And for me, it doesn't look like it's going to be something I use for creative building. I feel like it's going to be more of like an adventure game. I mean, I'm a builder at heart, so I'm probably going to try it out for that, but all right, I think at this stage it might be good just to kind of keep on going. Do the other side. Well, yeah, I'm not asking for anybody's opinion because you can't have an opinion if you haven't played it, but I'm asking if people are looking forward to it, right? You're not excited about it yet? One, two, three, four. Need more orange. What else are we low on? Stone. One, two, three, four. don't know if that's right. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, I screwed up somewhere. Two, four, six, eight. 2, 4, 6. Oh, there it is there. Crap. It's funny, I would have thought that there would have been more people interested in hightail. Two, 3, 4, and 5. I think that's good. No, I haven't seen anything other than just the trailer. There's been a lot of little YouTube shorts or Instagram reels I've seen on Hightail, and there's not really much information. It does feel like some content creators are trying to get out ahead of it, not because it's a big deal, but in case it's a big deal. That's the vibe that I'm getting. I do find it really strange that Hightail has decided to go with the very blocky aesthetic of the characters. I feel like they could have done something very different. Because a lot of times in an RPG, I'm interested in how cool my character looks. Like I remember I spent a lot of time in World of Warcraft making sure that I had like transmog armor and all kinds of cool stuff. And I don't know, in a modern game, I don't want to look like a blocky character. So I don't care about my character in Minecraft. Like the way that it looks, zero cares. I think character optimization should come to Java. I'd love to have more 3D features in my Minecraft character customization. Yeah, if you're playing on a server and you're using Minecraft like an RP situation, people do it with mods and data packs, but I mean, we've got some stuff. I want to say I used to have 3D skins on my character. It might. Hold on. No. So my glasses used to be 3D, and the sleeves of my shirt used to be 3D. I was thinking it would be fun to get like a sci-fi skin, but again, like I don't care enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not optimization, customization. Oh, okay, yeah. People go nuts if they could design 3D space, let the resolution be the same as normal character, but let people do masterpieces with that. Yeah, I guess there's no real there's no in-game character creation for Minecraft, is there? You just kind of pick one of the predetermined models. You have to kind of assign the skin yourself from a different party. I find that's one of the issues with Minecraft being a 16-year-old game, is that you're often wondering like, hey, how come the devs haven't put this tool out there? And then you're like, well, that tool already exists. And it's to the point where like, well, like maybe the devs are just like, well, it's already out there. Like, why would we put the time and resources into making another one when it's already there, right? Because the community made it. Nope, I was wrong. All right. Oops. Nope. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a little zigzag. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. feel like I just slept. SweetSandi, thank you for being awesome. Appreciate it. Yes, the Nookie. I got new glasses about a week ago. I don't remember what stream I started them on. I think it was maybe Saturday. If it was Friday, you wouldn't have noticed because I wasn't on camera on Friday because we were doing Lego. The fact that I can't grab that is really annoying. More stone, probably. Thanks, Nookie. Yeah, I'm still on the fence. I think I talked about it yesterday. I like the way that they look. They're a little uncomfortable. And normally with plastic frames, you can heat them up with some hot water and bend them a little bit. But these actually have like metal arms down through the arms. So this part is all plastic, but the arms, which is what's kind of causing the problem. Well, they both are. It's a different nose shape that I'm used to as well. They're a little bit smaller than my normal glasses, so they're a bit to get used to. But they're green, so that was kind of the selling feature. They're just a little bit different. I have a brown pair as well that are also like translucent, which is nice. But they would have clashed with everything I'm wearing, so I decided not to wear them today. I think we got 2 panels done in the first hour. That's not bad. We're almost there. Pretty good. The irony of doing this kind of stuff is that you get fast at it after the third or fourth time. And then by that point, depending on the build, you're usually done. So it's like, I'm really fast at these panels now. Great. I don't have to build anymore. It's too bad. Really wish we had stone colored shells. Speaking of an hour, it's time for the first break. You're right. You're right, Sandy. So are we starting to get a feeling for what these things look like filled in? You know, I know we're changing the top of this to be narrower, but it almost would have been a cool design to have the top be big like that. It almost looks like a visor. I mean, I like the final design, but it just, there's some happy accidents that show up when you're working on stuff. Anyway, we will do that. I guess we'll leave this guy here. So folks, I take a break once an hour. Gives me a chance to reheat the coffee. You can grab a friend, a snack. I'm trying to grow the channel, so if you want to let some people know that I'm streaming, it's at Joel Duggan on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky. Just share the stream around. I wouldn't mind if you brought in some friends. It's a pretty fun place to hang out, pretty chill. Lots of people that like to work and lurk, which is wonderful. I will be right back. All right, I think probably good to put in the bottom now. And some frog lights. Yeah, it's probably the next phase. I guess we should move the happy ghast. Oh, I should just bring the whole shulker box full of stone up. There was a spot over here that was missing a piece. Yeah. Fixed. Can't remember if there's stairs that go in there or not. I know I've talked about this before, but I do find it very strange in Minecraft. When I'm doing something creative and building something, I can talk right through it. But when I'm doing something a little monotonous, like mining tunnels or putting down just stacks and stacks of blocks in just a very simple pattern, it's, in order to get through it, I kind of want to get through it fast. And so then you're concentrating on the mouse, the keys, like the pattern that you're doing with your fingers in your brain, and then you're just, your thought process is just completely taken over by the key strokes. I mean, I'm even having trouble talking now over it. It's funny. It's why I always feel self-conscious if I play something like a first-person shooter on stream, like Borderlands or whatever. I get so focused on what I'm doing that it's like I'm not talking. I'm trying not to die, usually. Foobar Basilisk, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Thursday. I can't believe we're almost halfway through December. Well, I guess the 3rd. It's the opposite of what you might guess. Yeah, I think it's because if I'm thinking about stuff creatively, I'm narrating my creative process. Like I'm just thinking out loud as I ask questions about what blocks I want to use. And I also, I'm not an educator in terms of any formal training, but I did teach art privately for a while. And so I do have that kind of, I guess we'll call it a skill of articulating the, or at least my artistic process. And I know that not all Minecraft players are artists, so sometimes people find it interesting when they get a window into like how my brain works in terms of how I approach shapes and texture and blocks and stuff in Minecraft. Cool. And now we need lights so that it doesn't get dark when we put a ceiling on it. Started on the first step. And this is just so we can see what we're doing when we fill this in later. Cool. just rain blocks absolutely everywhere. So seeing this in stages from the map point of view has really made me think about how I want to decorate the tops of these. Like, they look really cool before we put the dirt on. Obviously the dirt's not going to stay, but this is just going to be a weird kind of gray top. So I want the top to look like that. I know the map doesn't really matter, but I think that top down, we really have to think about how this is going to look. Moira, thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. As I'm thinking about the holidays and hopefully getting some extra time to do some streams, stuff that I don't normally do, especially now that I have this brand new video card, I'm wondering if anybody has any games that they would like to see me play that are completely outside of my normal wheelhouse. Like normally I play like factory building games like Minecraft or Satisfactory. We played Modulus on the playtest a little while ago. I guess I'm gonna need some dirt, aren't I? But if you have a game that's on your list or something new or interesting that you might want to see me play, doesn't have to push the video card, but that would be one thing I would definitely want to try to do a little bit of. Oh, I still have to take down this other strip, don't I? Whoops, crap. Well, since I'm down here. Pretty good guess. The Southern Ma'am, hello, hello. I just bought Mist and Riven because I enjoyed them as a kid. Not sure they would make a good stream gems or games, but just wondering if you had ever played them. I played Mist a long time ago. Those are not normally my type of games. I do find puzzle games tricky to stream because you kind of end up just sitting and thinking. And then there's also the risk of like people spoiling stuff in chat. I know you folks wouldn't, my community, but when I bring in a new game, one of the challenges is usually I'm not always on the cusp of playing something brand new. So there's often a community of people that have already played it. I really should have played Dispatch. And I probably could still play it without spoilers, but I feel like at some point someone would pop into the chat and just be not great about it, you know? I think that's everything. Except for the stuff on top. There and up there. At least this is not so big that one rocket won't get you to the top of it. It's nice that way. Okay, I think we're good. Man, I'm misclicking all the time today. Gives us something to stand on while we work. I think here, this just shifts. I need to get some red sandstone stairs. So at the second part where this gets wider, yeah, the stairs just switch to blocks. It might be cool to do that all the way down. I think there's another stair. Yep. And then this part, it switches. There's 2 here. I think that's right. And then it's just 4. I've not made that tall enough. What I should do, oh no, is put a bed in each wing. Do I have spare beds? Gray one, I've got a white one. Let's just do a few more white ones. Yeah, puzzle games are tough too, because if anybody in the audience wants to play it, then like they're not going to hang out to watch you solve it. They're going to want to watch it, you know, play it themselves. I can see Dispatch being a good one, but that doesn't really push the video card, I don't think. I mean, it might, I don't know. Seems more like an interactive story than a game where, you know, graphics and responsiveness and environments are being pushed to the limits. Eight, 9, 10. And double check that just to make sure. I thought I might have screwed up there. Why I suggested the Horizon games. They're beautiful, but they'd be a bit older, so I don't know if they're a high tax games you're looking for. Music for gaming. Yeah, that's a good call. Sorry, I missed that earlier. I do own the first one. I want to say yes. Hold on. Open up my Steam right now. A game that wouldn't push my graphics card, but I really enjoyed was Oxygen Not Included. That was a fun one. Oh, of course, Steam's updating. When that updates, I'll pop in. I'm pretty sure I own the first Horizon. I don't think it's installed, but I think I own it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. With this, it's always better to measure twice. When I do this kind of stuff, though, I always feel like I'm on Sesame Street if I'm counting out loud. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 94, that's the right one. Nice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're out. We need more terracotta. Looks like that's what we're doing next. I guess I can always re-dye existing terracotta because I've got that data pack. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're at a tough 2. I'm pretty sure this is just a straight, there's a upside down stair, but then the glass. Yeah, so there's a block behind stair. Eight, 9, 10 diorite. Yeah, yeah. The count from Sesame Street. That's definitely how I feel. Whoops. Cool. So this front part has got 2 blocks and then a slab and a single block. This is the stair, right? Yep. And this is why I put the bed up here. Man, it does not take long to get through the tuff. We're not going to be able to finish the framing of this. I think we're going to run out of tuff. Yep. One block shy. I'm going to try to come up with a way to make this shape a little bit more interesting. I think coming up with some roof designs is going to be cool, especially if we can make them asymmetrical, like having some doodads or fans or antennae, that kind of stuff on top of these, but then not have it be the same. I think that could be kind of fun. Alright, we are officially out of tough blocks. That's on the list. I don't think we need any more terracotta. At least not the orange type. We can always re-dye the pink terracotta. Get rid of that. Burning a hole in my shulker box. We still have lots of whatchamacallit? Diorite to place. So this space here, I think, is where I'm going to keep some storage, like shulker box storage. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do that. It might be better to keep the storage room in one of these internal areas. Because then we can put like a door behind it. Still lots to do. I guess I could take these down. I really have to start thinking about how I'm going to actually get up and down in this place. It will be nice to actually have a perimeter sorted out. This place. So now we've got more panels to put in. A lot of diorite to place. So for tuff, I think there's some tuff that Cosmic said I could borrow. Get a lot of that diorite back, which is good. It's almost not worth keeping that around. Do we have anywhere I can just place that? Probably not. There's always a junk box somewhere. We've now reached 2 hours on stream. Thanks very much, Sandy. Time to take a break, which is good. Kind of switching gears. We need to go collect some stuff, I think. Just before we go, though, I know obviously it needs to be connected on these corner pieces, but I think it's starting to take shape in terms of getting the full size of everything. Nice not to have just outlines floating in the air. You know, you don't realize it, but like this detailed panel part at the front, it's only about half. Like this is easily another 50% of these wings. Yeah, that's big. That's big. I'm not sure about those straight lines. I know I said I liked the idea of it before, but like it does feel kind of strange. We'd have to break it up somehow. I don't mind the arc. I haven't used circles anywhere else in the build. It's the only thing. Maybe we need to have like a straight, I don't know, to figure out the right size for the hexagon. Anyway, I'll be right back in about, I don't know, 5 or 7 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes, something like that. Oop. I don't know why the game didn't come up. So it took me forever to sign into Steam. I had to like log into the mobile app and look at stuff that way. I have the Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition, but that's the first one. Forbidden West is the second one. I don't own that. What else do I have? I've got installed. I've got Core Keeper, No Man's Sky, and Oxygen not included. And then games I have not tried but want to and own are Cozy Grove and Cult of Lamb. And then Horizon Zero Dawn is in that. I'd have to figure out how to connect the controller to the computer, though. I think my Xbox Series X controller will just work with it. I've got some Assassin's Creed stuff, but I wouldn't play that on stream. There's one that's in beta right now. It is called Soulframe, which is like it's from the developers of Warframe, but it's a fantasy RPG. That could be fun. Yeah, I wish there was more modern games like Torchlight. I know Path of Exiles is out, but that's like super realistic. I was hoping for something like, I like a good cartoony action RPG sometimes. Anyway, we were talking about Steam games earlier. Oh, what's on my wish list? That's the other thing. Wish list. Things that I have my eye on. I mean, Light No Fire, but that's not out yet. Kyora, Kyora. Not going to push the video card, but that looks really cool. Emberville is still in development. Whisper of the House is like a cozy builder game. Grounded 2. I played that on Xbox. It was fun. I didn't get that far, but Spacecraft, He-Man Masters of the Universe, whenever that comes out. That's an old game. Modulus is out soon, I think. Big Helmet Heroes, that's on sale right now. Blasternaut, Dispatch. Recur, it's like a time game. And Enshrouded, I haven't tried Enshrouded. I was talking with Pixarus about trying Enshrouded. That could be fun too. All right, we need to go get some stuff. Repair the elytra, repair the pickaxe. Do I have any other tools that need to be repaired? Not really. So we'll need... Is there anything else I'm low on? Good there. I might want to bring back some stone. Can't think of anything else. Oh, terracotta. That was the other thing. Whoa. That'll be pretty easy. Some more rockets. Yeah, tuff and terracotta were the two things. I have those shulker boxes in here. And I think I could just go get those from Cosmic. Pretty sure Cosmic said I could get some tuff. It's funny, like, I build all these things on the server myself, but I've definitely had a number of donations from Alistair and Cosmic in terms of materials. I don't know why this is happening. We had this issue yesterday where it took a really long time to get into the Nether. We've got some server issues, I think. I just want to repair the elytra so it's not a problem today. Will not take long. Oh, did I not? I don't think I brought my sword. Is it in? Hopefully it's in here. Yes. Oh, I had to install new mouse software and my macro is not working. Right, I'm not gonna be here that long. This, for whatever reason, is still the most efficient farm we have on the server in terms of XP. Plus it gets us gold for carrots. It took a long time to build, but it's old as the hills. Scyther's all repaired. Pickaxe is almost done. No time at all. Cool. Put you back. Don't remember where I got that from. One mission done. Not surprisingly, Cosmic's ghast has got a pink saddle. Harness, pardon me. I think the tuff is downstairs. Cosmic, I know you're probably lurking or maybe watching this later, but let me know if there's anything you want in return for tuff. I can drop off shulker boxes. I don't know if I knew the paintings were here before. Coral. Other stuff. Deep slate. Oh, maybe Cosmic doesn't have any tuff. Unless there's more storage that I don't know about. Nope. I don't know if there's more. There might be. Adding to the to-do list brings snowballs and other fuel back to the gold farm. Oh, we're running low on snowballs. More stone. More wood. More dirt. I think that's it. Maybe we have to go mine some stuff. Sorry, we've got some mines underneath the Mushroom Island. With shaders, the glass walls are really cool. You can see the reflections of the lanterns. We'll get some more terracotta while we're out too. Although I guess I should get some speed potions for that. I wonder if it's just the first time that I go to the Nether, you know, after the servers restarted. Maybe it takes a bit to boot up the first time. So terracotta is not high on the list, and I think I'll focus on getting some tuff. Silk touch. I'm gonna also bring my fortune pick, just in case. I think there was a tuff mine down here. We go all the way to the bottom. I'm pretty sure we ran into some tuff. Yeah. One of these directions. We didn't go that way at all. Oh. Let's not go that way. Maybe we had to go higher up. Yep, I'd say we have to go higher up. I'll take those, though. Go to the end of the base and then turn around. Oh, there's some tuff. And more diamonds. Not that I need them, but... At least tuff is fast to mine with the beacons around. Pretty easy stuff. think we only get a couple of stacks though. Yeah. It's just gonna be a pain in the butt to get that other stuff. Let's go back and we'll pop up here. I'll plug that lava now that I have a... Well, maybe I should just leave it so that I don't mistakenly open it up again. I'll at least block it back a bit. There's a lava lake that way. Don't go that way. Go up. I feel like there was another level. Yeah. 54. There's the lava lake we were dealing with. I can't remember. I think 54 is lava level in the deep slate areas. Using a fortune pick here, we're also going to build up a little bit of extra deep slate stores, which is good. You don't have to... It'll be cobbled deep slate. Not seeing any tuff. Worth a look. We got some. Obviously did not put those. Well, that's got stuff around it. That's why. There we go. Nice. That's a nice big pocket. That'll do. And there's obviously some zombies nearby. My guess would be that they're caught up on something. Got some name tags, or not names, but some items happening. Which, this is underneath the north wing. I will have to remember that. I wonder if there's a spawner somewhere nearby. This is more like it. I'm not sure. This is probably not faster than going to somebody else's base and borrowing some, but it's still pretty fast. What biome am I in? Well, mushroom fields. At least I don't have to worry about lighting this up. Is that below me? Unlikely. You know, I don't know how many deep slate iron, diamond ore I have. It might be worth keeping a couple of those. That could be a cool decoration, depending on how we want to design certain things in sci-fi landscapes. Kind of fun. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies. Definitely getting louder. Here they are. Interesting. Might be a cave I have to light up. They're all coming in now. Look at all the copper armor. Oh, they found a way. They found another way. That's a lot of zombies. There has to be a spawner. Yeah, without my sword. That was a lot of dudes. There's obviously a spot. Probably up there. Yep. Oh, we are in range of the spawner. That guy just appeared. That guy just appeared. I think that got it. Nope. Hate these little guys. I must have some torches with me in my ender chest. Just just see what's out. Yes. Oh, do I have my sword here too? And a shield. There's the problem. So my guess is that there's a zombie spawner up top somewhere. That's a little one. So I wonder if it's going to be better to go up a couple of blocks and try to come at it that way. Oh, there's the cobblestone. Aha. There's the issue. There's where they were coming through. Nice. And I've not been here before. Good to know. Don't know what we would ever use zombie spawners for, but now we know we have one. I think we've got 3 underneath the island. I guess I could always turn it into a drowned farm if I ever wanted to do that. Alright, I think I've got enough tuff, at least to get us going. And having these pits was a good investment. Pretty fast to go down and get stuff if you need it. Yeah, half a shulker box. Pretty good. Oh, I've got tons. Did not realize. put as much of this away as I can. It's one thing about being prepared with shulker boxes and stuff in your ender chest. It really does make things like that a lot easier to do. Don't know why we would need potatoes, but we have some. I'm going to work on labeling some of these shulker boxes as well. There we go. Nice. Might need more than those. A copper ingot farm? Yeah, maybe. It depends on if I had enough of those close to each other, that could work. Slight deviation from the plan, but we're back. One, two, three, four. That's 4, but at some point it's over these 2. It goes out farther. Don't know how far I go back. Oh, there's like a shift. Right, I've got to do all the panels yet. You forgot there was a build happening? I mean, that wasn't too bad. That was... I don't know how much time we had to spend going and getting stuff. Maybe half an hour? I mean, I'm not in a giant rush. I do like feeling like I've accomplished something at the end of a stream, but I'm not in a rush to finish anything. It's just really good for screenshots for thumbnails on YouTube when I have stuff finished, or at least to a finished state. Like a phase, or when a stage is done. Oh no. Where'd that go? Whoops. Okay, so then now we need to drop in with diorite and build this up. It might be easier to do this with a ghast, I don't know. At least you stay pretty close to the ground. Oh, I say that just as I get close enough. Come on. So I need to go look on the other side. I think we did something a little bit different. Once I get the corner pattern, it's pretty easy. Yeah, so it's 2, and then there's 4 there and 4 there. I think that's the whole thing. 2 there, 4, and then 4. And these go all the way down to the bottom, except for the last one. So there's just 2 here, and then 4 there, and then 4 here, and that should be the whole thing. This other one starts here. I don't know why I did it that way. You'd think I would have done it evenly across the board. Whoops. That's the last one, so that doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. 2, 1, 2, and then it just goes all the way down to one layer above. quickly check that. Looks right to me. I think the rest of this is just going to be easy to do off the ghast, so we'll just do the other one now. So slow. Might as well just keep on working rather than jumping off. And then this starts there. MDog95, thanks very much for the tier 1 sub. 52 months on a 52-month streak. That's amazing. Really appreciate the support. Hope you're having a fantastic day. That's the first sub of the day, actually. Oh, that's wrong. I thought it felt different. Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate it. Man, swimming around on a happy ghast in the air is really tedious. The amount of like wobbling repositioning you have to do because you can't see because you're going up when you don't want to go up. Crazy. I should say you get used to it in terms of you know how to do it, but it doesn't get any less annoying. Looks right to me. It reminds me of skating backwards. Like you can't do it in a straight line. You kind of have to, like, you will move in a straight line, but you got to wobble your legs, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. Well, I think it took us 2 hours to do one panel last time. So to get both panels at the bottom and the top framed in one stream is pretty good. Pretty happy with that. So we've got the bottom parts of the wing set in. So we'll be able to fill those in next time. I might have gone a little bit too deep on them. That's fine. And then we'll be able to fill in these vertical bits with the deep slate that we collected today. And we've got lots of tuff to play with. So there's definitely a few more things I have to do to make this feel more complete. I think once all of the side panels have this structure, this mid structure, I think it'll start to feel a lot better. And at that point, I think I need to start thinking about the inside. So once we get at least this level of framing done on the inside corners, obviously we're gonna have to move the villagers, probably move the amethyst farm again, or at least the output for it. And then what else we're gonna have to do? That can probably stay where it is for now. But I'd like to try and put, I mean, that's not a small outfit. Like it's a simple outfit, but it's a fairly large footprint. So we might want to put that. I mean, I could change the orientation of that, so that's the other way around. Or we could just move it into a different space. That's fine. We may not even need more. But like that's the kind of thing we could fit kind of up in here if we really wanted to. We certainly have this space too. Once these things get closed in, like this is a pretty sizable space. We just have to figure out where the floor is going to be. I guess the next thing would be the ceiling. So when you're coming in this way, what's the ceiling going to look like? And I want to, I think, angle it up and then have a large room in the middle. I don't know if we're going to have a column of air all the way up to the top. That would be kind of cool. It would be nice to see whatever we do for elevators. It would be nice to be able to see them go all the way up. That'd be kind of fun. Anyway, we are going to pass you along to somebody else playing Minecraft. Looks like Mythical Sausage has just started. Looks like they're going to be back on their Christmas SMP, so that'll be fun. I will send you over there. Sausage is a fantastic creator. He's been on the Spawn Chunks a couple of times now. You can check me out on social media, Joel Duggan, very easy to find. Do check out patreon.com/Joel Duggan. It's one of the best ways to support me, and I will be hopefully putting up a Christmas special in the next little while. We're also going to be recording the Citadel Cafe episode 500. That has moved. That's not going to be tonight. That's going to be next Wednesday. Wednesday the 17th, I believe, is the date. So look forward to that. And we'll be doing that live in the Discord. You can check out the Spawn Chunks podcast. That is free. It's available on all your favorite podcasting platforms. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock, not for Minecraft. We'll be building some Lego live on stream tomorrow. We're going to be doing the next couple of bags of the Darth Vader helmet set live on the Lego Let's Chat this Friday. So I will see you then. Bye for now.